What are we playing today, then, Rich?
So today I thought we'd attempt to complete and review Kirby's Dream Land for the original Game Boy. So this is a platform game that was released in 1992 and it was the first ever Kirby game. This is where it all started. Got any experience with the game at all?
Yeah, I've played it through quite a few times, but unfortunately it's escaping my memory right now.
Oh, right.
I'm sure when I start playing it, it'll come back to me.
Do you want to get to it then?
Let's go for it.
The presentation's always quite nice on these games, actually,
Really
isn't
nice.
it? But yeah, Kirby, as I said, it's a platform game. Kind of odd, actually, to explain, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
In some ways, because I mean, you can fly in this game, so you don't have to actually jump. You just push up, you float around.
And you can fly indefinitely as well. It's not like it lasts for a little while.
And you can attack people with, like, you know, blowing the air out of you, sort of thing. But it makes you fall. You can also suck in the bad guys and fire them out. Now, in this one, you can't actually steal their abilities yet, which is actually what Kirby's quite famous for, really, isn't he?
Yeah.
In the first game, they actually didn't do that. That was introduced on the NES game. A lot of great enemy designs in these games as well, actually, isn't there? It is a series with a lot of charm, really. The animation, the enemy designs.
Even the way that he inhales is quite cute. So.
Yeah, and actually, from what I've heard, the Kirby design was just a placeholder. So basically, this is just like a scribble that they put in the game until they actually design their true character. But they liked him so much that he just became the character. So the placeholder for the character they wanted to be in there ended up becoming the character. So he really is just a blob, really, that they designed. You could sort of imagine that this would be a placeholder character, couldn't you? Because there's not much definition there. Really, it's just sort of like a circle.
Circle with two dots and a dot.
But they do so much with the expressions and such that he becomes a character, you know?
Yeah. Oh. And that's it. They didn't cry. Then he got the moves. Oh, oh yeah, you got to be careful of these guys. You can't suck these guys up.
You can't suck these guys. Get angry.
Why? Normally I'm the one who's the unprofessional one, but now those guys are cool in the next game because you get their shooting ability.
Yeah.
They're the same as those guys, actually.
It does feel kind of weird not being able to copy abilities in Kirby, doesn't it?
A little bit. Oh, jeez.
That Chris is going to die.
Oh, what the hell is he doing? Oh, this is where I meet my maker.
Take the death, Chris.
No, I'm not taking the death. Gotta be something over there. Ah, secret. Oh, thank you, Jesus. Oh, yay! Take the death, Chris. Shut up, Rich. Ooh. Okay. 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 Oh. Those moves there. Let's dodge that last shot. Take the death, Chris. No pressure, Rich.
One of us is going to die eventually.
Hey, it's not going to be me. I can tell you. What's Mount DDD? last level. I think. EDD's the end boss, isn't he?
Sure, there's like a boss rush in this, isn't there? Is that where we are now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is it.
It's quite a short game. I think that the people who designed it said that they did actually design it for young children, this game.
Yeah.
You can sort of tell, really. The person who programmed this actually said that he programmed the whole thing on a Famicom, I think it was a Famicom Twin. And he did the whole thing with a trackball and no keyboard. So from what he said, basically, let's just pause this for a second. What he's saying is that he's basically using a trackball to go onto a keyboard on the screen and then typing like that. And he's programmed the whole game like this. That's what he claims anyway. It must have taken forever.
Oh, God.
But yeah, I'm sure I read an interview about it. He said, yeah, because the Famicom Twin was just like, it was an NES with a disk drive system, effectively. And he said he programmed the whole of this game on there. And he just thought that was the way it was done. But that must be nightmarish. Not
Do we believe him, though?
He might have done. I mean, there's sort of photographs of his old setup, and it did look like it was just sort of like a Famicom Twin with, you know, loads of wires coming out of it and such.
Two down, two to go. Oh, three down, one to go.
Yeah. You got one more. And you got to do the boss fight.
I think I do somehow.
What? Am I playing the whole of this game now?
No, I'm playing whole this game. Are you kidding me? This is still the same level.
I don't think it is.
It is. We haven't seen him
might
dance yet.
I might get killed by this thing anyway, to be honest.
Oh, if you do. Oh, please.
I mean, I've only got 4 health here. And I don't like this one.
I'm down for you. Something. Oh, no, you didn't.
Feeling sorry for me now. He wants me to succeed, you see. Wants you to lose a life.
No, he's still the same level. He hasn't done a dance.
No, it's the same level.
Exactly.
You still want me to do the entire game.
Entire game. This is one level. Don't die, will you? In a Kirby game.
I'm not going to die now. Although, it hasn't given me my health back.
Go King DDD.
If I die, it's only because...
Here come the excuses. Hasn't even died.
You made me do 5 levels in a row.
5 levels? They were literally like a fifth of a level each. 5 levels. Oh!
Move it, Kirby.
Oh!
I can't do 5 levels in a row.
It's not 5 levels. Here it comes. He died on a Kirby game!
I had to do 5 bosses in a row.
Should you say it's done now, shall we? Okay.
Look, you got full health.
Nah, I don't know what you're talking about.
I could have done it if I had full health.
If I do it with 2 stars, with like 3, these lives
you
left.
own this game at the time.
Oh, here we go! Here
what's
come
the
the excuses!
I was exhausted from all of the boss fights. I was mentally exhausted.
Oh shit, one more time. I feel the pressure now.
Calls himself a pro at Kirby.
Who calls themselves a pro at Kirby? Who?
Take your time, Chris.
It's not my fault, he's not jumping. Oh, got 2 stars. Oh no! And easy.
That's
Why
that.
is he taking a castle with him?
You never know when you might need a castle.
Okay, Rich, what do you think about the game then?
This is a game that has a lot of charm, doesn't it? You know, they've put a lot of work into the animations and the character designs and all of the expressions on the character. You know, the presentation is through the roof. There's little cutscenes, humorous cutscenes. There was quite a good ending as well, really sort of wacky, wasn't there?
Yeah.
Not the longest of endings, but it was a nice ending for a handheld anyway. Also, very unique gameplay. I can't think of a whole lot of games that play like this. They've gone an odd direction with this sort of floating mechanic in the game. So it's an original game. It's unique and it has a lot of charm. That's pretty much how I feel about it. Those are the good points. On the other side, it's super easy. Like really, really short and easy. I think most people could probably do this without much problems.
Without dying?
Well, yeah, but that's not part of the rules, is it? You know.
I mean,
I think that people probably would completely die maybe once or twice after buying this. It's possible, and have to go back to the start. But I get the feeling that most adults, at least, would complete it on their second or third go if they really put their mind to it. What do you reckon, then?
Yeah, really lovely game, isn't it? Really well presented. Lovely music to it.
Yeah.
Really nice soundtrack. The gameplay is simplistic but fun, which is nice, and it's relatively difficult to fail at because you've got that floating mechanic, so you can't fall down pits or anything like that. A lot of health pickups as well. There are a few secrets, which I found one of them obviously, but there are plenty more, which is nice, adds to the gameplay. It's just a really nice overall game. On the bad side, it's a bit short again. It's only like 4 levels and a boss run at the end of it, really, which isn't really a level. It's more just a boss run. Yeah,
it's a sort of padding, really, I guess, for the end of the game.
Yeah. And it's just, I don't know, I can't really find too many bad points about it, really.
I guess in some ways, because they're using up so much for the presentation and the animation and such, so they haven't got a lot of space in the cartridge to put more levels in.
Yeah, but it's quality over quantity, I suppose.
Yeah, and there is a difficulty,
and they've got enough difficulty mode, so it kind of doubles the length of it if you want to.
A lot of games do have harder difficulties anyway, don't they? You don't necessarily want to play through a game again, seeing stuff you've already seen, but at least different enemies and such, from what I understand, on the harder mode.
Yeah, the cutscenes were a really nice addition as well at the start of each level and at the end of the game. The end game was really nice. So yeah, I really quite enjoyed the game.
Yeah, it is a nice game. It does feel like, like you say, the gameplay's simplistic. It does feel like they kind of do need the copy mechanic as well. That's what really rounded the gameplay out a lot more, because you want to it's still fairly easy. Kirby games are always easy, but with the copy mechanic, you can also just sort of muck around in the stages, seeing what happens when you eat certain enemies. So yeah,
it's another facet to the game, doesn't it?
Yeah, I think it does.
So what are you going to score it then, Rich?
I think this is a very likeable game. For younger children, very, very good as well. Like I said, great presentation. With the game being as easy as it is, I couldn't give it a 5. There's no way. I think I'll probably give this game a low 4 out of 5 though, because I think it is an excellent game. It's well suited to the Game Boy as well. What do you reckon?
Well, I'm going to do the same as I did with Mario, and I'm going to go 3, but I'm going to go high 3. And the reason I'm going high 3 and not low 4 like you is because, again, the copy mechanic is a huge addition into the later games, and it does miss that in this.
Yeah.
I know it's a later edition, but, and I can't really say that this is a whole point more better than Mario. I don't think it is. I think it's better, but I don't think it's...
And it did come out
much better
3 years later as well.
Exactly.
Quite a while.
So, a high 3 for me, but not a 4. I don't think it would be a 4. Okay, guys, that's Kirby's Dream Land for this week. Good little game.
Yeah, I had fun playing it.
Yeah, so did I. So if you liked it, guys, give us a like, give us a comment and tell us what you think about the game. And subscribe to the channel because we're always releasing great new content like this. We'll see you next week in another game, guys. Take care.
See ya.